It's 8-bit, you little shit, that's right, punk. Just rage and quit, I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. It's 8-bit, you little shit, that's right, punk. Just rage and quit, I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. So today we got ourselves a game that's Japanese as fuck, that being Sonic Blast Man, an arcade game that did get an SNES version, but I'm going to be talking about a ROM of the arcade game because it's pretty fucking fun. So there are a bunch of sequels and shit made to this game. It's kind of like Power Instinct, which we talked about last time. We're just going to go over the first game. So this game is about a superhero called Sonic Blast Man. Has no relation to this, even though I'm using the music for it. In the first cutscene of the game, it shows how much of a badass Sonic Blast Man is, because he's able to punch a train with his bare fist and save a girl from being run over by a train. It's like one of those old black and white movies, except updated for the modern era, and by modern era, I mean the 90s. So in the arcade game, you play in 5 different levels, and the arcade game would basically have you put on these gloves and you're supposed to make punching motions, and it goes along with the gameplay in that he's supposed to be able to punch shit really hard, so that's why they have you simulating with these boxing glove looking things. So you have to pick between 5 different levels where you have to punch the shit out of some things. First one has you going up against a street tough trying to take an old lady's purse, and you know, instead of doing the sensible thing like, I don't know, throwing coffee in his eyes or something, you know, you just beat the shit out of the street tough and, you know, you get the purse back. But what they don't show you is that you actually take the purse for yourself, all the while jacking her for her rye bread. Next one has you punching the shit out of a truck that's coming really fast and about to mow some people down. I was gonna have a joke for this, but I know YouTube won't allow it. I'm being oppressed. Third one has you punching a building that then collapses, and God, YouTube is just not gonna like this fucking game, are they? The fourth level is the weirdest one. It has you going up against a giant crab monster. Really, all I gotta say is the entire time I was playing this level, I was just imagining that this is what Jordan Peterson fantasizes. So basically, you have to fight against the giant enemy crab, and you have to punch the shit out of the crab because it makes you feel like you're a high-value man. It's the feeling that I get whenever I clean my room. But I gotta say, I think the funniest level is the 5th level, where you have to punch the shit out of a meteor that's about to crash into Earth. And the only reason I find this shit so funny is because it reminds me of the cutscene from Sonic Adventure 2, where Eggman pisses on the moon.
Except I'm not gonna piss on the Earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon!
You see, I knew it. I knew there was a connection to Sonic. I knew there was a reason I was playing this shit in the background. It's all connected. I would take this time to talk about the SNES version, but I actually didn't play it. Honestly, I imagine that they probably added like a story to try and make it more, you know, American, appeal to the American audiences. But honestly, I just gotta say, this game is pretty fucking amazing the way it is. I mean, there's 5 levels. Most of the game just consists of you punching the shit out of things. And just like Power Instinct, I really like these old 90s games that are supposed to be funny. They have a sense of humor to them. That's what I'm discovering. I like these kind of games. Like stuff like this, Power Instinct, Earthworm Jim, all these old 90s games that are supposed to have a sense of humor. I love this shit. Though I gotta say, nothing beats Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu, that's some shit right there. So because I approve this game actually does have a connection to the Sonic franchise, I'm going to end this video with a song clearly lifted from the Sonic soundtrack.
Knuckles, you are my knucker. 'Cause Knuckles, you are my knucker. There's no other knucker like you.
Now why the fuck didn't they use that as the theme song for the Knuckles show they got on Paramount Prime or whatever the fuck it's called?